Hi guys, I'm here to bring you your This Week at Axis video for the week of October 13th to October 17th. So this will be week 3 of our 20 rep back squat cycle. So that means on Monday, you should be going 5 pounds heavier than you did the Friday before. And then on Friday, you should be going 5 pounds heavier than this Monday, the 13th. And after this week, we only have 2 more sessions left in this 20 rep back squat cycle. So on Monday, we are going to do our one set of 20 back squats. Then we're going to have an EMOM 16, and there's going to be 4 movements. So minute 1 will be 8 Bulgarian split squats with a weight, so a kettlebell or a dumbbell if we run out of equipment. 10 toes to bar for minute 2. Minute 3 will be 15 wall ball shots, and minute 4 will be a 30-second plank. So on those Bulgarian split squats, the way we're going to do it, similar to how we've done it in the past, rounds 1 and 3, you will use your left leg, and rounds 2 and 4, you'll use your right leg. So one round, you're going to do all 8 reps on one leg, and then the next time you get to the split squats, you'll do all 8 reps on the other leg, so on and so forth. Scaling options for this, you can scale the weight as needed. On the Bulgarian split squats, you can use no weight, or if you need to, you can do lunges. If you're going to do lunges because you're struggling with your balance on the split squats, I would like to see you throw some weight in there on the lunges if you can, just to really hone in on that single leg work. And the toes to bar, we can scale to knees to elbows, knees to chest, toes to rig, or sit-ups. The wall ball shots, you can scale the weight as needed. On the wall ball shots, as usual, if you are not able to hit the target, so remember guys, your target is that sticker in the middle of the black line. Ladies, your target is the sticker at the bottom of the black line. If you can't hit your target, 1, throw the ball a little bit harder, get it up a little bit higher, or 2, scale the weight down so that you can do the movement correctly. You want to practice it correctly. You're just going to get more out of it that way. So that is Monday. Then on Tuesday, we're going to do a partner AMRAP 25. So it is going to be 10 deadlifts, 10 over the bar burpees, and a 400-meter run together. So the deadlifts are going to be with the barbell. So partner 1 will do 10 deadlifts, then partner 2 will do 10 deadlifts, then partner 1 will do 10 over the bar burpees, then partner 2 will do 10 over the bar burpees. And then you guys are going to go on a 400-meter run together. So there are a couple things that I want to point out with this workout and the movements. For those over the bar burpees, to be RX, you need to be jumping over the bar, not stepping over the bar. I know, they get tiring. It's kind of the point a little bit. But if you need to scale them and step over the bar instead of jumping over the bar, that is a totally feasible scaling option. Go for it. Or you can scale the over the bar burpees to just regular burpees, making sure you jump and clap overhead. Or if you have other scaling options you do in place of burpees, do your thing. And then the run is together. So you guys should be running together the whole time, not one of you being like, I don't want to run that fast. You just go ahead without me. No, you guys are going to run at the same pace for the whole 400 meters. But anyway, scaling options for this one, you can scale the weight of the barbell as needed. It is 185, 125. These are touch and go deadlifts, relatively moderate weight, I would say, light to moderate weight. Again, you can scale those over the bar burpees to stepping over or just doing regular burpees, and then you can scale that 400-meter run to a 200-meter run. Then on Wednesday, we're going to continue with our push press. We're going to do 4 sets of 8 reps. So we have decreased the number of reps that we're doing, but to keep the volume there, we're doing another set. So we're going to have 4 sets of 8. So go heavier than you did last week, or try to at least if you can. Remember, especially on that last set, those last couple reps should be a challenge. Then we're going to do a push-pull workout. So this is actually a repeat. Sorry, my camera's like really out of focus today. Anyway, this is actually a repeat from back, I believe, September of 2024. Let me double check that for you guys. So it is going to be a chipper. It is 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 reps of push-ups and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 reps of strict pull-ups. So yes, this workout, the last time we did it, August of 2024. So August 28th, 2024. Anyway, So you're going to do 20 push-ups and then 10 strict pull-ups, and then 18 push-ups, 9 strict pull-ups, 16 push-ups, 8 strict pull-ups, so on and so forth. Scaling options are our typical scaling options. So for the push-ups, you can scale to box push-ups, and for the strict pull-ups, you can scale to banded pull-ups or ring rows. If you're doing ring rows, you are following the same rep scheme as the push-ups. So the 20, 18, 16, 14, blah, 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 all the way down. And there is a 15-minute time cap on this. So if you did do this one in August of 2024, try to either beat your time, maybe do a more challenging scaling option, what have you. If you've never done this one before, great. There's first time for everything. Then on Thursday, we're going to do power cleans, but instead of the EMOM format we've done a few times with our Olympic lifts, this is going to be 5 sets of 3 reps on a 2-minute timer. Now, a lot of the time when we're going to do Olympic lifts in sets like this, we're going to do a 2-minute timer because if you were ever in a competition, which I highly recommend competing, if you've never done it before, put yourself out there. The most amount of time you're going to have to rest is 2 minutes. So that's kind of where that 2-minute timer comes from, in case you were wondering. So we'll do power clean, 5 sets of 3 reps. Again, if you're newer, you should be focusing on your technique, staying at lightweight. Don't go heavy just for the sake of going heavy. Practice your technique, hone in on it. If you're going to stick with an empty bar or PVC pipe, I would do 5 reps every round. Then we have an EMOM 15. Minute 1 will be 10 box jumps. Minute 2 will be a 100-meter sprint, and minute 3 will be 10 kettlebell curls, where our kettlebell curls, we have one kettlebell, we're holding onto the sides of the handles, and we are curling it, making sure we keep our elbows nice and tight to our body. So scaling for this one, you can scale the height of the box for the box jumps, or you can scale them to step-ups if you need to. You can scale the distance of the run if you need to. It is a 100-meter sprint, so I'd rather see you running hard for 30-ish seconds rather than taking the whole minute to get the 100 meters in, and you can scale the weight of the kettlebell as needed. Then on Friday, back squat, 1 set of 20, 5 pounds heavier than Monday, and we're going to do 5 rounds for a time of 10 kettlebell snatches, so it'll be 5 on the left, 5 on the right, 20 sit-ups, 30 double unders, 18-minute time cap. Where did I go? I'm right here. Scaling options, you can scale the weight of your kettlebell. You can scale the kettlebell snatches to dumbbell snatches. However, I do really recommend trying to learn the kettlebell snatch and just practicing that technique. And then you can scale your 30 double unders to 90 single unders or 60 single unders, or if you're still really working on your jump roping, roughly 30 seconds of jumping rope, 30 to 45 seconds. But that is all I have for your workouts for next week. This week, I guess. It's this week now. If you have any questions, reach out to accessstrengthtraining@gmail.com, and I hope you have a great week of training.